Ring you up, Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here. As you know, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Saturday, the 7th of September 2024. And as you know, I've been leaving you daily messages since the start of October 2023, following my brother's unlawful abduction and kidnap from my care on the 8th of August 2023. It's been well over a year, and I've been leaving you daily messages. The question that needs to be addressed is why, as both the Bradford Council and as the local authority, refusing to engage with me and provide me with the clarity of understanding that I need in order to understand how you've kidnapped my brother from my care. I'm leaving you daily messages, and you're refusing to engage with me. Why is that? Why is it that you can just come to my house and kidnap my brother and hold him hostage and at ransom and detain him indefinitely in this manner without providing a clear judicial oversight and continue to put me into this position of perpetual position of a psychologically torturous situation of failing to provide clarity of understanding, and also failing to provide my brother with his basic human rights. You have no legal jurisdiction to abduct my brother in the manner that you have done. You have no legal right to detain him in this manner. You can't just simply come to somebody's house, take the person away and put them and make them a ward of the state and hide them away into your institutions to do with them as you please. This is institutionalized aggression and corruption, isn't it? I mean, I'm just obviously been trying to take in the information regarding the 300 mass grave of 300 in Oldham, a place that I regularly visit, and the realization that the state agents have been killing and have been unlawfully desecrating and sacrilegiously desecrated the dying and the dead for their own gain. I mean, this is clearly a scandalous issue. I would argue that it's far more scandalous than the Grenfell Tower disaster or the post office disaster or scandal, are far more devastating and scandalous than the contaminated blood, the contaminated water, and all these things. I mean, the fact that you, the state, have been creating mass graves and putting people into them with impunity and without any consequences is shocking, absolutely shocking, horrifying to the people that you're meant to be serving. I mean, I just wonder how many mass graves that you have in Bradford that are on an equal par, if not even more scandalous. And the reality is that you, the state, and the authorities have been committing mass murder on an industrial scale, as I've been arguing, and this simply just goes to highlight and validate and provide credibility to my ongoing allegations that this is what you've done to my family members, and you are continuing to do by detaining my brother and holding him hostage in this manner that you are presently doing so, because it serves your agenda and narrative to maintain this status quo while you go and sell out the idea to the public that you serve, that you're a city of culture 2025, when the reality is that all you've ever done is pirated and plundered and degraded and humiliated us in this manner. I'm just asking for a simple explanation of how is it that you have managed to take my brother from my care without any legal jurisdiction, just simply telling your partners and associates whom you are a paymaster to, namely West Yorkshire Police, to come and arrest me and come and arrest me under false allegations of neglect, when the reality was that it was you yourself that were neglecting my brother by failing to provide him with appropriate access to after money. It is you that had been committing a neglect and negligence, and then you twist it all around and blame me because you have the ability to buy off the judges and the courts and the police. You've perverted the whole, you the local authority have perverted the whole British institution of justice in regards to myself and my family, simply because you want to look on saving on costs. This is everything to do with costs, cost cutting exercises, and all your enterprising and machinating in order to save costs. Where's that got you? You're still on the verge of bankruptcy, like many other councils. I mean, this is the divine retribution and laws of karma coming to haunt you after you've been unlawfully and immorally killing children and babies and putting them into mass graves, and not telling the fobbing off the parents with some lies and deceptions. This is completely diabolical, and this is the exact same situation that we are now facing in relation to my brother. After you have previously murdered my parents and older brother, you're now looking to eye yourself up and targeting my brother Talib. Why is it the fact that I can't speak to him? Even if he was in prison, I could go speak to him and see him. Why are you denying me the basic right to even speak to my brother on the telephone? Never mind go visiting him, because what you attempted to do previously on the 3rd of June was to stage an event to frame me, to help justify my lack of contact with my brother. But the reality is that nothing like this happened untowards. I was well behaved, and my brother obviously benefited greatly from my visit. And now subsequently you've put him into this gulag of a prison at Sunningdale Care Home for your benefit, in order for you to achieve your objectives, so you can have your tick box exercise put correctly in place. It's a veneer, it's a facade, it's a badly put together contrivance, Mr. Kenna, Bradford Council. You're doing criminal actions on an industrial scale, killing off elderly and disabled people, just not like you've created these mass graves in the cemeteries. It's a completely shocking story. I'm surprised that it's not receiving much more public coverage, because this is just completely horrendous. And I'm going through this. I've been screaming about this issue of you, the local authority, torturing and murdering the elderly and disabled people so you can take their money and estate off them. It's all the same thing, isn't it? It's all you, the state. My brother has carers. He's got his family that love and care for him. He needs to be returned to. And what you want to do is you want to say that it's in our best interest to forcibly put him into a care home of one of our associates, one of our common purpose Freemason satanic associates, so we can take money out of this situation. And when we've taken all the money, we'll just kill him off and put him into a mass grave, or interfere with his burial last rites. That's how you operate. On numerous family members, you've done this exact same pattern of behavior. You wait until the people are at their most vulnerable, namely dying or dead, and then you come in, swoop in and take charge of the situation and looking to divvy up the proceeds in your best interest, whether directly in your best interest or indirectly through one of your proxies, so that you can always be advantaged and your position can remain strong while you look to destabilize.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, press 1. Please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
As I was saying, as you look to destabilize and break down the very families that the cornerstone of civil society and civilization, you look to break down families, kidnap children, traumatize people, so then you can claim to be an authority over them through fear, bullying and intimidation. It's my brother's birthday coming up on the 15th of September. It's also Eid al-Malad. We would like to speak and see our brother, or alternatively you provide us with your legal justification for having held him hostage in this manner for over a year now. You have no legal authority or jurisdiction to hold him in this manner, and this is one of the reasons that you're refusing to speak to me or engage with me, while you're plotting, planning and scheming to bring about my downfall through your partners and associates, namely West Yorkshire Police, the courts, the judges, in order to further criminalise me. You've already criminalised me once, you're going to continue to do so because you can't do your jobs properly, and therefore...
Sorry, but you've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To message sent. Goodbye.
This is the answer to everything. We'll just criminalize the person, put more and more criminal charges on him, and ensure that he's ensure that he's held hostage like this indefinitely, so that they can continue to hold people in positions, continue to hold people, continue to maintain their badly put together contrivance and veneer facade that they are a city of culture, when the reality is that they are murdering people, particularly my family members, and torturing us because of some racist ideology.